Evening folks, it's Bestless and we are once again back playing Cell To Singularity Evolution Never Ends. The game just keeps updating, specifically the dinosaur portion of the game keeps updating. There's 3 new creatures we're going to play with in today's video, assuming I can find the time to level all the way up to level 50. We're currently level 39, although I can hit level 40 right now. There's also a weird little book here. So the first of our new creatures is the Ichthyosaurus. Very, very exciting, but you can see apparently I already have 50 of them. But I have 0 of them. I've never bought one. I wanted to wait for you lovely folks at home. There's a siren outside. Ignore that, pretend it's a dinosaur. So, just before we check out our Ichthyosaurus, a few other things have actually changed. We've got a ton of new upgrades. Now, this one isn't particularly new. This is just going to increase the payout of our Iguanodon. Pretty cool, though. This is changing posture. I'm going to do like a scientific lecturer voice. Iguanodon's posture changed over its lifetime. Juvenile iguanodons were primarily bipedal, walking on 2 legs. That's 2 legs, ladies and gentlemen. While older iguanodons became more quadrupedal as they grew older and heavier, walking on 4 legs. I did not know that. I learned something today. Let's rank up on that. There we go. Do we have any other dino-specific upgrades before I show you the other thingamajiggy? Obviously, there's a bunch of them knocking around, but I really tend to not go for the super expensive ones, which is stupid because I am absolutely loaded. I like a little bit of nest building. Where's my bloody Spinosaurus? There it is. I knew I got a new one here. So, Spinosaurus now has semi-aquatic. Spinosaurus lived in semi-aquatic conditions along shorelines and in swamps and marshes. That's marshes. Feeding on fish, turtles, lizards, and plesiosaurs. And you, Jerry, at the front if you don't get off your phone. With these hunting grounds, it would have competed with other large dinosaurs and crocodilians. I think they've done a thing where the number of cards you get to rank up is dependent upon your current rank, unless I've gone crazy. Anyways, if we click a dinosaur, well, let's click on the Spinosaurus. You can see there's actually some new information here. We have carnivore, we have bipedal, and we have Cretaceous. Velociraptor, carnivore, bipedal, Cretaceous. Pterosaur, carnivore, parallel evolution, as in the things that were evolving alongside the dinosaurs. Triassic. Sauriskia, carnivore, bipedal, Jurassic. Herbivore, quadrupedal, Jurassic. Those were not previously in the game. Now, you can see here, carnivore, herbivore, and the other one is somewhere else. If we click this, animals that feed... Wait. So, herbivore, carnivore, parallel evolution, maybe even the eras. Yeah, you can see the Jurassic Age down there, Cretaceous Age down there. Now have their own little traits that we can upgrade, and they're going to increase our payout, they're going to reduce our cost, all that kind of jazz. It also means I have like 8 things to read right now. It's going to be very exciting. I can't even upgrade this one, can I? Tell you what, we'll wait until... No, can't upgrade that one. Can't upgrade that one. I don't have any of these. Actually, I've not... Oh, we've got parallel evolution. Okay, we can do that one then. Parallel evolution. Pteranodons, which were not dinosaurs, despite what your mother tells you, Jerry, developed the ability to fly during the Triassic. Whoa, look at this cheeky fella. I don't actually need the points, but still, that's new, that's cool. Imagine if your lecturer does that halfway through, he's going, Pteranodons, da da da. And he goes, hey, look at this cheeky fella, and then he carries on. Pteranodons, which were not dinosaurs, developed the ability to fly during the Triassic. Later, independently, dinosaurs adapted the ability to fly as well. This is an example of parallel evolution. That's parallel evolution. I don't know why this lecturer has this trait of repeating things, but very excitingly, but he does. Where 2 unrelated creatures develop the same trait, so we can increase our parallel evolution dinosaur. Wait, does this count for... Oh, no, they're aquatic. Is it just the pterosaur? No, maybe the Archaeopteryx as well. Where's my Archie? There's an Archie knocking around somewhere, so probably... Yeah, there's there. Yeah, it boosts my Archaeopteryx. Oh well, let's grab that. What's it going to do? Let's find out. So, well, we can check. So, let's find our pterosaurs. We've got 330... Currently making 700 billion. Boop. Okay, wasn't a huge upgrade, but it wasn't bad. 1.25 speed. Not awful. Do we have anything else? Oh yes, we've also got quadrupedal. That's quadrupedal. A creature that walks on 4 legs with a horizontal posture is called a quadruped. Some dinosaurs were quadrupedal, including Stegosaurus, Diplodocus, and Triceratops was my favourite dinosaur as a kid, you know. A quadrupedal gait gave these dinosaurs increased sturdiness and the ability to carry lots of weight. So, that should actually be a pretty good one. We have quite a lot of quadrupedal dinosaurs knocking around. I think that's it for upgrades that I want to do right this second. Right, so yes, let's get ourselves finally the blooming Ichthyosaurs. We are down here somewhere. There we are. Lovely stuff. Boop. Woo! Very cool. So that's 1 out of 3. There are 2 more creatures yet to come, but very cool, very sexy. Maybe not sexy. Okay. There's our lovely Ichthyosaur. I don't know why it's saying 51 out of 62. That's very weird. This should actually be our biggest murder yet, which is fun. We do have some upgrades. I'm just going to buy a few more of these things. Any chance I can buy 100? Can we go crazy? Yeah. No, don't look at the top. Oh, sweet. Okay, we can go upgrade our Spinosaurus once more. Where have you gone, buddy boy? There you are. Gonna help a lot with the money. And Ichthyosaur has 2 different upgrades. We have live birth, viviparous. Like modern air-breathing marine animals like dolphins, Ichthyosaurs gave birth to live young instead of laying eggs. The babies were born tail first, so they didn't drown during delivery. Fun little factoid, I was also born tail first into the ocean. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. You definitely get less cards. Usually you get like when you first get a card, you'll get like 80 or 90 of them, and you'll be able to level up a few times. I think they've undone that. Large eyes, this is our final one, and then the lecturer can go away for a while. Oh, here he comes. He's zooming. Ichthyosaurs had the largest eye sockets of all known vertebrates. Their large eyes helped them to see underwater and also in space, and were especially useful as they hunted their prey in the depths of the oceans. Level that up twice, there we go. I wonder what the Ichthyosaur is worth. Don't look at the top. Plus 14.97. The problem is that's every 3 seconds. We really need some speed. The problem also is that the Rex is just worth so much more than everybody else. Anyways, that is every single one of those done. Let's have a little look at our Ichthyos. Any chance? Okay, where are they? Is the first question. Where are they? I actually have no idea. I actually don't know. Are they in the sea? There's no... You can't move. You can't, like, move the camera around. Like, I have no idea. Are they in there? They should be in the sea, right? But the monster's in the sea. That seems dangerous. Oh, buddy. Little raptors. Chugga. I don't see them over there. Why else I don't see them over here? Okay, I have no idea where they are. I will discover them at some point. For now, we shall murder them all. Crack a boom. Murder all the dinosaurs. What do we get? Something good. There we go. That's a good one. Stop looking at it. More Spinosaurus payout. Was Spinosaurus payout not in the game or something? Because I never got it and now I'm getting it all the time. Right. So, officially hit level 40. At this point, I just kind of need to go through and start leveling up. Anytime a new creature pops up, I will hop back. If anything particularly exciting comes up, like new updates or upgrades or whatever, we'll hop back as well. I will put on my, frankly, incredible voice, and we will look at some dinosaurs, or dinosaur-adjacent creatures, I guess. Okay, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've accidentally unlocked the next creature already. It's the Cynodont. If we head over onto our main page over here, swing around. It's over here so I can spot it. Is it there? There it is. Click that. What's that on the left? Ah, it's Archaeopteryx. Okay, so Cynodont. Wait, no, I need to do my voice again. Thrinoxodon was a Cynodont, or early proto-mammal. Living during the Triassic period, this carnivore was around the size of a fox, laid eggs, lived in burrows, and may have had fur, just like you, Jerry. They represent a stage in evolution before mammals became the dominant life forms on Earth. So we're kind of, we're getting sort of towards the end of the dinosaurs here. We're kind of sort of moving in that rough direction. I still do not have a bloody clue where the Ichthyosaurs are, unless they're lurking in here, and I can... Is there a way to... Hello. Oh, yes, I can click them. I didn't know you could do that. Right, there you go. Oh, that would have made life a lot easier. Is that new? Could you always do that? I feel silly. There you go. There's our Cynodonts. There's our Ichthyosaurs. There's our Iguanodons. That is really bloody handy. So let's head back onto the main screen and have a little look at what we're trying to do here. I've had a couple of new things. What did we get? Well, we actually have upgrades for our Cynodonts. So over here we've got burrowing. The voice, always the voice. Thrinaxodon lived in burrows, just like you. I'll stop now. That also gave them easy access to their prey, mostly insects and small herbivores. This increased shelter may have helped them to survive the Permian-Triassic extinction event, which obviously killed everybody else. So that's going to automate those a little bit. We've got 2 on those. It's not great. Oh, look. Right, omnivore. That's a lot of noise outside, I do apologise. And maybe they... Shut up. Maybe they get a benefit from... Quadrupedal parallel evolution, interesting. Maybe they get a benefit from both. There's a carnivore one and a herbivore one in terms of, you know, there's our herbivore one, level 7 now, 2.75 times. And there's a carnivore one knocking around somewhere as well, so maybe they get double the benefit. We also have whiskers. Pitting in the skulls of Thrinaxodon give evidence that it may have had whiskers. These whiskers would have helped Thrinaxodon to navigate in the dark, at night and underground, making it a stealthy nocturnal predator. Just like my ex-girlfriend. Let's go ahead and increase the payout times 2 on that. Good stuff. We actually need a few of these. Now, they're pretty expensive, unfortunately, but... yeah, okay, I'm going to have to hold on for a little while to finish that off. Not really close. We're on level 40. There's 10 levels left. However, a cheeky little scroll up here, shuba, you'll see we actually have available the next creature. This is the final one, I think. I think 3 creatures got added. Ichthyosaur, Cynodont, and Eoraptor. So this should be the last one. And there's 10 levels to go, and yet they've all been unlocked, which seems a little bit weird, but I'm not going to complain. Here we go. There's our Eoraptor. Very cool. Not moving in the slightest. It looks like it's in some sort of tribal sacrifice. It's just standing, tied down in the middle whilst the velociraptors roam around it in circles. What is it doing? Why is it being a big old weirdo? What are you doing? Why aren't you moving? The Eoraptor is very broken. Omnivore. Cool. I didn't know that. Eoraptor is one of the earliest known dinosaurs, so for some reason we've gone backwards again, and lived approximately 231 to 228 million years ago, during the late Triassic period. This small, quick omnivore lived alongside archosaurs, proto-mammals, and early dinosaurs. Wait. Oh, that's Triassic as well, so... Huh. So they were around for a long-ass time, actually. Just kind of like being chill with the dinosaurs, but not, you know, popping off. That's the official term, in case you were curious. Right, well, I believe that's all the creatures. I am going to double check, but I believe that is actually all of the new creatures. My Rex is so good. How are we doing here? Has anyone taken over the Rex yet? Rex is 1.94. Tell you what, the Ichthyosaur is doing pretty well. If we get one... It's pretty close, value-wise. I mean, I think the Rex is still better, but there's not that much in it. Anyways, I'm going to double-check. But otherwise, we honestly might just do a short little episode, because I kind of just want to show you the new creatures. What I'll do then is be able to work on this over the next few days, finish off the rest of the levels, and not have to cram it all into one day, because it is hella slow, and it keeps getting slower and slower and slower. They added all these new things, like the parallel evolution, but... Shush. Just pretend it's a dinosaur. But they've obviously slowed everything down to the point where it doesn't really... Like, you rely on these to get by, basically. If I could get... Shut up! If I could get Jurassic or Cretaceous age, that would probably make a huge deal. Because most dinosaurs were Jurassic and Cretaceous. Cretaceous primarily. But just read them. The Cretaceous, 145 mya 66 moi, was the last period, million years ago, was the last period of the Mesozoic era. Dinosaurs, shut up. Just pretend, right? We're in a lecture. We just happen to have the university building near a main road, so there's lots of cars outside. Dinosaurs continued to dominate the Earth. Flowering plants first appeared during this time. This period ended with the Cretaceous Paleogene mass extinction event, in which 75% of all life on Earth went abruptly extinct. Oh, that's what they want us to think, anyway. We also have the Jurassic Age. Are they numbered? Oh, they are as well. Look, Cretaceous got a little 3, Jurassic's got a little 2, and I'm sure Triassic had a little 1. It's nice. There's some cheeky little updates here. It's funny as well, because I think the dinosaur thing was kind of like a little side grade, but it's really been the focus of all the updates lately. Clearly, it's been very popular. The Jurassic, 201.3 mya, 245 mya, was the second period of the Mesozoic era. During this period, dinosaurs became the dominant species on Earth as the supercontinent Pangaea began to split, replacing the deserts of the Triassic with lush rainforests. Right. Good stuff. Okay, so I am going to double check, and maybe I'll go forward like a couple more levels just so we've got something to do. Maybe we'll pick up, there's aquatic down here. Maybe there's a couple little upgrades we haven't looked at yet. Quadrupedal, obviously the Agons. Cheeky little Pteranodon over there, glowing like a diamond. Anything else? Oh, yeah, we got one for the Eoraptor already. Heterodont dentition. Eoraptor had what is called heterodont dentition. You can't see, but I move my arms like a crazy person as well. Meaning that it had teeth suited both for eating meat and for eating vegetation. This meant Eoraptor was an omnivore, giving it an evolutionary advantage over pure herbivores or carnivores. I got that once, so it's on the move, but it's taking its time. You say this though, that it gave it an advantage, and maybe it did, but most dinosaurs weren't omnivorous, so this is a trait kind of disappeared, generally speaking. I think the problem with being omnivorous, because on the face of it, omnivority, is that a word? It is now. Carnivority, though that would not be a word. Being omnivorous seems like a straight advantage. Like, why would every creature not be omnivorous? And the problem is your teeth and your, even like, your stomachs and the microbiological biome that makes up those stomachs and all the other organs on your body are suited to certain tasks. Tyrannosaurus rex has a body well suited to chewing up and digesting meat, whereas a cow has a system very, very adapted to digesting grass and stuff. Omnivores can't do that. You can't completely specialize. You're trying to be like a master of all, jack of all trades kind of thing, master of none. And that's probably not going to work. And maybe that's why we saw omnivore activity kind of fade away a little bit. Not that it's not still common to an extent, but you look at modern omnivore animals, it's usually quite small, rodenty, badgers and stuff like that, and they're primarily going to be insectivores in terms of their, meat eating, and then they're eating berries and stuff like that. So not really digesting anything properly meaty. You don't see a lion eating a gazelle and then chowing down on some daisies, I'm going to do more research. I'm curious, but that would be my first thought theory. Otherwise, everybody would be omnivorous, We're omnivorous. Well, I'm not, but most people are omnivorous. Okay, right, so, yeah. Skip forward a bit, I guess, probably for the last time. I'm going to double check there's no more creatures to collect. Turns out there's one more dinosaur somewhere out there. It's weird. The update says there's 3 new dinosaurs. They always say dinosaurs because you don't want to go dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals. So the update says 3 new dinosaurs, but it also says above that there's 1 new dinosaur that brought with it 3 friends. It's a little bit weirdly worded, but basically there are 4 new creatures and we haven't unlocked the last one. So that's what we're going to do. I've recorded a 24-second video. Very exciting. Oops. Little update on my so far 12-hour journey to try show you guys this final dinosaur. It started off super quick and these levels are slow now. I'm 42 out of 50 and it's taken all day. It really has. I've been going for about 10 or so hours now. I think really we're at the point now where you have to spend a few days between goes in order to build up points, but I guess we'll see how it works out later on. I'm not really confident, but the reason we've started here is because I actually want to show you a brand new type of mission that only just got added to the game, and a great one as well because it doesn't require any time or points. We need to photograph a Mosasaurus for the mission, so I thought we'd hop in and give that a go. We just click in there, lovely stuff. There he is, looking lovely. Ready? Boop. Oh, I've got a double. Nice. Can we get rid of the blade? Boop. Boop. There we go. Done. Look at that, dead easy. Isn't that good? It actually is, it's amazing. If we could have more of those, that would be lovely. Like, if I could get nothing but those missions, I would be very happy. So, I've got to do one more, and then I'm done with this one, and hopefully the next level, I'm obviously not going to go to 50 in this video, because there's no point, but hopefully the next one is the one that takes me up to that final dinosaur. Many moons later, actually one day later, it's actually literally the next day, and we've managed to get there. Level 48 we are, so only 2 levels to go till the very end, but we have finally found the final dinosaur, Giganotosaurus. So I'm going to buy 10 of these and we're going to hop in and see the video. And I forgot to turn the sound back on. I'm very sorry, I'll turn it on in a sec. The sound is atrociously loud, and the music, it's lovely at first when it kind of gets into your head and drives you a little bit insane, so I've kept it off. But look at the Giga, very cool. It's interesting that it's a Giganotosaurus. You know, it's a soft G at the start, but you call it a Giga. You don't call it a Giga, because Giga sounds weird. Nobody calls it a Giga. Maybe you do call it a Giga. If you call it a Giga, let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so let me turn the sound back on quickly. There we go. And let's take a look at our Giga, and then we're going to do something else. After I get a decent screenshot for the thumbnail. Come here, buddy. There we go. Let's nip that off. Let's go into photo mode. Very cool, very cool. It's actually pretty awesome. He looks badass. Big fan of your work. Now, one of the reasons this took so long to... Oh, that's not a good photo. One of the reasons this took so long to get is actually because when they introduced these 4 new creatures, they reorganized the rest of the game, basically. So, things like the Mosasaurus, which were typically, you know, we saw the Mosasaurus a long time ago before this new update, that actually got pushed further up in the chain. I only unlocked the Mosasaurus again at level 44 or something, so if you're coming into the game for the first time, the order of things will make a lot of sense. But if you've already been playing the game and the update comes in, then things like the Mosasaurus and the... I can't remember, the giant sauropod, I'll have to check its name again in a second, I've forgotten which one it was. But they actually disappear, and some people are reporting this as a bug, and what it really is just a reorganization of the dinosaur chart. You were being cool a second ago, like roaring and stuff, and I just whapping your head around. Oh, are you doing something? And now you waited until I'm not in photo mode anymore, you massive nerd. There we go, I've got 20 of them now. Right, let me just check what oh yeah, Argentinosaurus, of course. So the Argentinosaurus, the Mosasaurus, and the Giganotosaurus all got reorganized a little bit. The Eoraptor, Cynodon, and Ichthyosaur basically came in and pushed those ones back. I'm just going to get some Cynodons. Cynodons are amazing, by the way. I think the Mosasaurus took over very quickly as my best creature, though. The Argentinosaurus kind of still sucks. It's just the way it is. Anyways, I'm not going to go to level 50. Because A, there's no point, and B, there's no point. What we're going to do is prestige. Now, this may be an utterly terrible idea. I will admit, this could be the worst idea I've ever had. But, you can see here, my level 48 is flashing, and if we click it, you have unlocked an... Wait, should we do the voice? It's going to be the last part of the video, we'll do the voice. You have unlocked enough ranks to prestige. Prestiging resets, you progress back to... It should be your progress, devs, come on. You progress back to rank 1. However, you keep your rare and epic cards. In addition, you will also get a free loot box and a rank in the warm climate prestige trait. So it resets everything. These are only common, aren't they? Wait, let me check. Let me check that. Oh, God, I lose all the common cards as well. We keep the rare ones, so we keep the green ones, and we keep these legendary ones, which is really useful, but we lose all these default ones. But there's not really much else to do. What I'm thinking is, if I can keep playing the game and get back to maybe prestige once or twice before the next update, then when the next update comes around, I'll find it a lot easier to showcase the new dinosaurs. Plus, I don't really have anything else to do, so we're going to do it. This is making me nervous. Prestige 1, right, let's do it. Did it. Oh, I feel sick. Warm climate. You've discovered the Mesozoic... Oh, God. Wait a gosh darn minute. So it's unlocked warm climate, but I don't even have the cards for it. I have to actually get the cards for warm climate. I mean, that's really good. 1 rank increases your dinosaur earnings by 50%. That's obviously insane. So here we are. Right, we'll just go through the little start bit. Oh, life is pain. Life is pain. Wait, these don't cost... Why don't these cost anything? Oh, there we go. There's 1. You know, that might be because... I don't know where all the traits are, but we've got a lot of traits that reduce the cost of things. I don't really tend to notice this early on. Come back. Wait. Give me a sec. Gonna do that. Oh, they're not automated anymore. Oh, God, life is pain. Life is pain. It really is. Bam. Okay, and then you gotta do that. At least they're still speedy because of the other upgrades. Oh, it's just Stekos. Okay. I don't know what this is going to be like, but it shouldn't be that bad, in theory, right? We're going to fly through these early stages, is my point. Where's my loot box? That's what I want to know, actually. Let's skip this. Sad, however. Yeah, okay. We've murdered all dinosaurs. Why have you given me fossils? It's pointless. It doesn't achieve anything. Where's my bloody loot box? You said I got a loot box. I've still got all these traits, and that's why things are going well, like, instantly. Where's my freaking loot box? I didn't get anything. Oh, here we go. Right. This is actually a new thing. What you can do is spend these points and get trait points, essentially. So it's actually pretty useful. I say it's pretty useful. I've yet to see a situation where it's useful. So I'm lying. It's not useful at all. Like that one I can spend 2 and maybe I can get 1 towards it. But is that really worth it? For half? See, I've only got 1. I only need 1 more anyway. I only needed 2 in the first place. 1 card is not worth 2 points. So that was silly. Let's not do that again. I'm gonna climb a bit, I guess. Do I have deep regrets? Maybe. Whatever. Right, okay, so we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully the game does keep updating because it is interesting. It's, you know, pretty cool seeing all the new dinosaurs. It does take quite a lot of time, but it is pretty darn cool anyway. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. We will be back down the line inevitably, I'm sure. Hello, little gold pteranodon. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.